I believe we're close to leveling up. Oh, we did level up. Excellent. Well, let's do that then. Skills, I think we're going to put 1 point into repair. We should only need a couple more points in that. I'm going to put the other one into persuade, because there will be a couple of persuade checks that we have to take later on in the game, and you do have to have fairly high persuade, otherwise you will fail them miserably. What can we take now? We've got 1 force power to grab. I sort of want to get... not fear. Where's that? We took it last time. Where's that damn one that the Sith always used to drain energy and stuff? Drain life! That's it! Gimme. As a Jedi Consular with tons of force points, we can take it. Because you do take a force point malice, which ends up being an extra cost if you want to use powers outside of your array. Which makes sense. So this Wookiee has just been told by Zaalbar to get the hell out of our way. Chundar? Chundar's your dad, bro? Well, actually, I already know that Chundar's not, but... what does he mean? You are a taint? How so? I actually don't remember why he is. What did he do? He's a mad claw for some reason. I actually don't remember what Zaalbar did. It could have been he attacked Chundar, maybe? I know Chundar's a bad guy. Or bad Wookiee. Bad alien. I think that was what it was for. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. So we'll bring Juhani with us because more Jedi is good. Yes, yes, mighty and wise. I'm sure you are. Are all dictators not mighty and wise? Yeah. He says, I do not often let people outsiders into my world. He's got 2 Czerka guards. Because of course he does. Ah, so Zaalbar's been exiled for a while. And Chundar is indeed chieftain. So what happened to dear old dad then? Again, I guess I kind of know the answer. At least I think I do. I haven't played the game in ages, so I could be remembering things wrong. I'm trying not to spoil it for people as well, although it's a 10-year-old game, so presumably everyone who's going to play it has. Let's see now. A nice nest of lies you've constructed. Ha-ha! I see, you've indoctrinated them, have you? They think you are the bee's knees. It's a bit of a dick move. Shouldn't really do that. Father enslaved. That's intriguing. Father was enslaved. So Chundar is the younger brother who just couldn't live up to older bro's shadow. And what is it that you want? Actually, I like the second one better. Is there a point to this? Because if you're gonna fight us, just get to it, bro. I'm not sure you understand. 3 Jedi. Well, clearly you're not, because Zaalbar seems pretty goddamn opposed. We are irrelevant. Well, that's not nice. And Zaalbar's going to be held hostage to make sure we do your bidding, I guess, huh? Well, I would not abandon him to you, scum. Damn it. You have no choice. It's always you have no choice with these guys. Another Wookiee, huh? That sounds very vague. I see. He's standing against you, though. The first of many. A fellow Madclaw. Oh, they will not follow a Madclaw. I see, but if your people know nothing of him, why are you worried? I will not do this. Do it yourself. Ah. Alright, that is kind of a sticking point. If you're just going to keep Zaalbar here, I think that's cheating. But I guess you don't really care. The Czerka. The Czerka would never let me hold you, but they don't care what I do with fellow Wookiees. Okay, well, I need him as a guide. Damn it! My ploy failed. Perhaps this guy is more clever than I gave him credit for. Three Jedi! I'm not sure that you're comprehending this. I keep saying it. It's like you have no idea what I'm talking about. Damn right someone would stand against you. We would stand against you. Which one do we want? I like 3. It's like, you see, there is somebody. I have no idea who this somebody is. Actually, I'm gonna go with that one, because I like it. Oh. I see, so it's not somebody who will inspire great confidence. That is unfortunate. He went mad. He dared challenge slavers trying to enslave his people. How dare he? The goal. So we can agree with him. I say no. We'll tell him to play along. See what I can do. The Madclaw.
Then I suppose we have little choice. We should proceed with caution, however.
The Madclaw sounds intriguing. If I recall right, I'm pretty sure that it is, especially given the hints that Chundar has been giving during this whole conversation. I'm fairly certain that it's Freya, their dad. I'm 90% certain. I know he turns up at some point. So I'm pretty sure that that's who they're talking about when they say the Madclaw living down in the Shadowlands. Which means, of course, being the good paragon of virtue that we are, we are going to go rescue him and make sure that he can help us with the whole dragging these people out of the whole, I don't know what you'd call it, the mud. The mud. We'll call it the mud. I keep forgetting that there is no actual run command in this. Bastila. You're doing my head in. You really are. Yes. No, how can I help?
Am I so transparent?
Yes.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised, considering our bond. Yes. There is something I would like to ask, if you're permitted.
Okay. What? Do I have a choice? I'm pretty sure she gets snarky with you if you say that. We'll just go ahead.
In our time together, I've been watching you. You are a true servant of the light. You follow
See?
the tenets of the Jedi Order despite
That
the
one time that I got that guy not to make
It's
me
so
pay
little
the docking
training.
fee, for sure.
For me, it has always been a constant battle. Don't you find it difficult at all? You make it seem so easy. Or is that only an illusion?
No, sometimes it is indeed a struggle. Sometimes I have to decide whether or not I want to pay docking fees.
That's a relief to hear. I've never found the Jedi path an easy one to walk. And it's good to know I'm not alone. I've always struggled for control over my passions. I've always been too quick to anger, too quick to get involved. My instructors constantly berated me for it.
That's
I've
amusing.
often dreamed that I might be able to confront Darth Malak myself. I dream I can use all this power I have to kill him and stop all the death and destruction. I just think about all the evil
Isn't that
the Sith
hubris?
caused, and I get so furious. Yet we are told that these feelings are the path to the dark side.
Probably for good reason. But does that mean you don't think there's corruption? No, that's not even close to what she's saying. I don't think. What I took from that little bit was that she thinks that sometimes it would be worth dipping into that power to achieve good. But then again, road to hell and all that. We'll go with number one. I like number one. Number one's been lucky for us.
I don't know. Would the power I use to kill Darth Malak be too tempting to keep using?
See, there.
I become the kind of
That's the
evil
question,
I want to
isn't it?
destroy. The very thought that I could become as evil as Malak, I just can't fathom it. It just doesn't seem possible. I mean, how could I... No. Wait, I'm sorry. I shouldn't even be asking you this. The Jedi teachings are clear. Who am I to question them? And
Blind
who else
obedience
will
is
try and
bad.
Make you question them.
Blind obedience is a bad thing, Bastila. Questioning is very important. Like this question. What?
These are dangerous thoughts. The indulgence of a vain mind. Please, forget I ever mentioned this. Let's just return to our mission.
You seem awfully quick to want to backtrack on that. It's like there's something she's not telling me. I keep getting this feeling that there's something people aren't telling me. Just once, Carl Agathon would like somebody to, he'd like it if everyone was just honest with him. I mean, come on, in Battlestar Galactica, didn't know his girlfriend was a Cylon. Twist! Serious business. Carl Agathon does not like it when you bullshit him. So, our new quest is to go down the alternate path that we skipped before, over here. And we are going to go see the... I can't remember if he has a title or if it's just his name. We're going to go see Wookie. Wookie is the guy who let us down into the Shadowlands. Oi! None of that nonsense. Damn, Bastila! Oh, Juhani. Juhani's the one with that power, I keep forgetting. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. You're all like, we could totally take 3 Jedi all at once. No, you really can't. I'm sorry. I hate to break your illusions, but no. Not gonna happen. Hello, Wookie God. This guy you don't have to talk to. You only have to talk to him if you come down this way before going to see Tundar, because he'll be like, hey, you can't go this way. It is the bullshit. Does Juhani have a level? No, it doesn't. That's strange. I would have thought she'd be close to leveling. Are they? Yeah, they're about 2,000 XP off. How far until our next level? Jesus, over 10,000. That means we probably won't level again until we leave the planet, I would imagine. We might level just before we leave it, on completing all the quests or something like that, but I doubt we'll level more than once on Kashyyyk. I think we're about level 15 already, though, aren't we? No, we're level 13. Okay, so there are only 20 levels in this game, which is a little unfortunate because that means that if you level up to, say, around level 8 before you leave Taris, which is entirely possible to do, I think it's about level 8. It might be about level 7 because you get a free level when you go and become a Jedi. So it might be 7 levels. I wasn't following you in the hunt. I didn't mean you any harm. I saw you were in trouble. I thought I would help you out. I'm sorry for trying to be a good Samaritan. Yeah. I guess his distrust is kind of understandable, seeing as Czerka is enslaving his people and selling them for profit. I don't really have any questions for him, I don't think. I mean, this guy is just a bit character. I'm surprised he even has a name. I'm just going to say I'm going to leave him alone. Okay. Well, you have fun with your whole revenge thing, which I guess is totally understandable. Again, slavery, bad guys, bad things are happening. I can see why he'd be slightly annoyed at meeting a human. Grab all of the loot, because loot is good, and we can sell it. Go Wookie, my homie, my man. Hello. Yes, I know. I saw it pop up over you on your little name tag. I have a few questions, Gorbukin. Well, you see, I would like to know if anyone else has been allowed down there recently. Because I'm kind of curious. It seems that the Sith are on the hunt for these things too. Or at least on the hunt for me. And if Malik knows where all these star map things are, it's possible he sent assassins. Only Wookiees should be allowed. Well, I guess that makes sense. It is, after all, their ancestral home. Okay. Alright. I'm not going to push you, I guess. Although, I reckon we can pull off the persuade. The Wookiees are really, really hard to persuade in this game because they obviously do not trust humans. With good reason, I might add. But I think with 12 points in persuade and a charisma bonus to it, we should be okay. Yeah! You asked very respectively. Respectfully. Hooray. We did good. Yes, we did. Roar. That's interesting. So there might be a dead Wookiee down there. And apparently Chundar is the only one who knows the identity of the Mad Claw hanging out down there. Interesting. What outsiders are down there? Czerka. Well, they're just as bad as the Sith when it comes to annoying people. Especially me. I don't like it when Czerka gets involved. They like to stick their noses in everything and they get in the way. He gets angry like a Wookiee does. This traveler sounds like a good guy. Alrighty, well, in that case, I would like to go down there. Considering you go down there in a cutscene / loading screen, you can't attract unwelcome visitors. You just literally cannot, because you can't move! Which is a bit of a jip. I would have been rather amused and happy if you could move while this was happening and accidentally provoke a wildlife attack before the rope snaps and you die. And then that would just be like an alternate game over. That would have been amazing. It's like, oh dear, the quest for the Star Forge was totally and utterly ruined by the Jedi's incompetence. Now these guys, these Katans, they are serious business because they actually are resistant to force powers. Although some force powers they just can't resist because they're very, very powerful. But they do save a fair amount of the time when you try to zap them with lightning or anything like that. Which is unfortunate, because tough enemies are bad. They make it hard for us to breeze through the game. Don't mind if I do. And apparently we're not allowed to have nice things, and we get stuck on geometry. For reasons unknown. We'll throw down a quick save. Because I don't like it when the game starts throwing me things. Hello there. This is interesting.
The damnable racket of battle. Watch yourself. Even more of these crawling beasts are hiding in the underbrush.
Would not surprise me. Who are you?
I'm Jolee. Jolee Bindo. Follow me to my camp. We'll talk a bit.
Okay, sure. Use a lightsaber in battle. Are you a Jedi? I just realized that they probably just took that whole "Are you a Jedi" thing
Don't
from Star Wars: The Phantom Menace.
Yet I'm too old for it. I know a few things.
You have a laser
We'll talk
sword.
about it at my camp. It's nearby under a log. Yeah, I live like some burrowing rodent. I fought the Sith. Now look at me.
Hey, you know, logs could be nice. It depends what sort of log you've got. I mean, these logs look amazing. If you're living in one, I don't think I can judge you all that much. Because it sounds like a fairly good home, actually, all things considered. See, that looks like a fairly good home to me. I'm not going to judge you. Seems like you made the right choice, actually, all things considered. Especially considering where you decided to live, you crazy old man.
Well, welcome to my home, such as it is. Pull up a stump and be comfortable. We should discuss a few things.
Okay. Like what? So you can pander him. No, is that the right word? I guess, kind of. You can suck up to him, is probably the better way of saying it. Or you can brush him off. Or you can just say that you don't have much time. I think that's the best one in this case. I don't have much time, I'm kind of busy, but if you've got something to say that's really important.
You'll have nothing but time if you don't take what help you can.
That's true.
Many years, I know things. Remember that.
That is true, he has experience.
But perhaps there is something I can do for you. You must have questions.
I do have a question, actually. Do you have any knowledge of a thing called a star map?
Now, why would you be asking about that, hmm? Don't answer. I knew that had to be why you were here. The problems of the few Wookiees don't amount to anything before the concerns of the Jedi.
Well, I can help with that too. But yeah, it's my primary mission. If you have any information, could you please tell me?
Kashyyyk is an interesting place. More so than anyone suspects. If Czerka Corporation knew, the planet would be a strip mine. The Wookiees have their legends.
Czerka likes
they
to do
were
that.
always here. But it is more than that. The trees themselves are strangers.
What does that even mean? Could you be more specific?
What I'm saying is that there are literally walls in your way. And you won't find what you need without my help. And my help has a price.
Of
You must do a
course it
test.
does.
And then allow me to join with you. I will then remove certain barriers in your path.
I like how, I guess it sort of makes sense for an RPG. In that you need to collect a party, so there obviously have to be points where people go, hey, do this thing for me, and then I will join you in your quest. But it would be nice if just once in this game, somebody said, hey, have you got a spot on the ship? And you could say, yeah, I guess. And they'd be like, hey, can I come with you? And you could go, well, yeah, I guess. And that would be it. They just want to get off the planet that they're currently on. I would love that. Can I just pay you? I hate jumping hoops. I'm just going to ask him what he wants, because the rest of those seem a little... Well, the first one's just trying to suck up. The second one is just a bit rude. And the third one is like, I don't have time for your bullshit, old man.
Since they began expanding in the Shadowlands, the Czerka have left me alone for the most part. Until recently, anyway. A group of them set up camp
Why?
not far from here. Poachers is all they are. I'd like them removed from this place.
Okay, sure, I can do that. Would you like them dead or alive? There's not an option for that. Well, why wouldn't you go get rid of them yourself?
Don't talk back to your elders, child. Look,
Oh,
you know
well,
me quite
that.
well. I'm always on alert when I approach. The only way I can get rid of them is
I see.
through violence, which would eventually lead to trouble for the Wookiees. I want them gone.
Makes
With
sense.
as little fuss as possible. They've already caused enough trouble as it is.
Alright. I will look into it, but first, where are they and how many men?
They are not that far northeast of here. There's usually 5 in the area, as far as I can see. The captain of the lot is the one that earned my ire. Mishandled my garden, Willie.
I love Jolee. He gets so righteously angry about things. Okay, sure. I will look into it.
Good. Return to me here and we'll see how you have done. Shoo! Shoo!
Get out of here. Get out of my face, young man. Alright, so. Which way do we have to go? I believe it's up this path over here. So I think what we'll do is we'll head up there, take out the guys that are guarding whatever it is that he wants us to destroy. I'm pretty sure this is a go up there and get rid of the poachers. You can kill them, destroy them, or otherwise get them to not be there anymore. We're going to try and solve the matter peacefully. Hello. That's interesting. We found a slaver contract. I wonder what that could mean. And you, Titans, you need to go away. So as you can see, it's saving more often than not when it comes to force powers, which is unfortunate. And there's a few monsters in certain areas that are actually completely immune to force powers, which is a slight problem when you're a Jedi and you are a consular, so you rely a lot on your ability to swat things aside with your magical powers.
Who are you, another civil merchant like that Koro slime up on the docking ring?
No.
I don't
Well, that's nice.
And I don't persuade easily, so go back topside. Mess with my profits and I'll see you dead.
You would appear to be the poachers that Jolee told me about.
The crazy old fool is still alive. I suppose he's still upset that we don't all live in little homemade shacks like he chooses.
He's probably irritated that you're fucking with the environment.
All that old coot can do about it.
I see. But you are just a Czerka slaver. You are nothing special. Not really, not to me.
I don't need this kind of garbage from you. Watch your mouth. I'm the only law there is down here. If you've got something to say, get on with it. Otherwise, leave me alone. I've credits to earn.
Alright. I believe that you can't goad him into an actual fight, or you can, but you get dark side points for it. So, we're going to go with I'm leaving, because there is another way.
Direct traffic.
Yeah. Commander Dan, you're an ass. We're going to instead talk to this guy.
If you want
Hello.
anything, you'll have to talk to the commander. He's in charge of our harvesting here.
I'm not here for that. I'm here to talk to you, actually.
Why am I here?
Yep.
I'm here because this is where the commander told me to stand. And that's all there is to it. I'm just a guard for this emitter. Why couldn't they have just equipped this lump of tech with a blaster and left me at home?
Because that would have been too easy. I want to ask you some
I'm
questions.
not here because I know stuff. I handle a blaster well enough to guard this emitter, and that's it. Talk to the commander.
Ah, but I don't want to talk to the commander. I want to talk to you. Could I persuade you to get out of here?
No more dangerous than walking out on the commander. He'd kill me for disobeying orders.
I see. So, this guy is afraid to run. Which is fair enough. The other guy that he's afraid of has a gun, and he's a pretty big deal. I mean, if he runs, and this commander guy gets back to base, he could be like, hey, Private so-and-so ran from the field of battle. Never promote him, ever. Which would be kind of a dick move, but also totally on par. I don't want to force persuade him, because if I force persuade him, I imagine I'd probably get dark side points for that, because I'm deliberately making him go to his death. So let's go back to the question
I'm not here
list.
because I know stuff.
Yeah. What do these emitter things do?
They generate a sonic barrier that allows us to stay in this wonderful location. It keeps the big predators away.
I
don't
see,
know how it
so
works,
what if
really.
one went down?
I just know that if they go down, the camp would be overrun.
My apologies for the brief cut there. I thought I heard the doorbell go off. So the emitter is the only thing that's keeping you here then, eh? Apart from fear of your commander and the whole shooting thing that would probably happen, right?
What of it?
So if somebody were to shut them down, you could go...
I don't like being here, that's for sure. I suppose you could take this code and shut down the emitter I'm guarding. Enough of those
I
emitters go
could.
down, and the camp will have to move out. But I never said anything.
He never said anything. No, he did not. I didn't hear a single thing that he said. So if he was willing to be convinced, what about
If
you?
you want anything, you'll have to talk to the commander. He's in charge of our harvesting here.
I don't want to talk to the commander. I want to talk to
Why
you.
am I here? I'm here because this is where the commander told me to stand.
Are you also here because there's an
I'm just a
emitter?
guard for this emitter. Why couldn't they have just equipped this lump of tech with a blaster and left me at home?
Because that would have been too easy. Let's talk about it.
What do you want to know about that? It's just one of 5 or so sonic emitters protecting the camp.
Yes, indeed. So if somebody were to shut them down, you could get out of this shit
I
posting.
don't like being here, that's for sure. I suppose you could take this code and shut down the emitter I'm guarding. Enough of those emitters
I
go
approve.
down, and the camp will have to move out. But I never said anything.
Nope. Never said a goddamn word. So We'll access primary functions and terminate the code. God damn it, Johanny Ambassador, why? And sonic device. Enter the code.
What?
Oh, that's a shame.
Run! Run!
Flee for your lives. So that went about as well as could be expected. We solved it peacefully. They didn't get killed by the monster, they just had to run away from it. So I'm going to take a quick break here because I need coffee. Coffee is the life giver. And I will return so we can continue the session and make our way deeper into the Shadowlands. Because as we all know, in the deep dark forest there is always something fantastic and special and totally nothing deadly that might possibly kill you. Because why would there be anything like that in a place called the Shadowlands?